And we missed last week. I'm very sorry about that. Sometimes things happen. We can't make every show, but we do have a nice marathon long run. Watch one of the other 152 shows, but we're here with Painkiller Already. 154.
It's my fault.
Just for you.
It's my fault. There was no
Nobody's
show.
fault.
It's nobody's fault.
Well,
Shit just happens.
Did you kill Lefty's dog?
Here's the thing.
I killed Lefty's dog. That's what happened.
Oh my god!
It was all.
It is your fucking fault, Woody. And that is the only instance in which it would literally be Woody's fault.
When I seen the Toyota emblem on his side.
I'm sorry.
Oh
Lefty.
God, that's all right.
This is in bad taste.
That's kind of
that was all in bad taste. Actually,
sorry.
I didn't like that.
It's all right.
I didn't like any of that. I want to rewind.
I just felt like so I got a lot of attention about PKA being canceled, and it was like I didn't kill his dog. It's not my fault. But COD Ghosts.
Oh, so let's go and get Woody. I want to hear Woody's disagreements with it.
All right. As far as I can tell, there's two maps. There's the brown rubble one and the gray rubble one.
I like brown rubble.
You like the brown rubble one?
Yeah.
All right. So that's a frustration that
Am I right, Bash?
You are right. You are right.
The
Two
maps are big.
The brown rubble's a better one.
All right. So the maps are really big, but they play kind of small. Like they just spawn everybody right on top of each other all the time. But if you're like, I play Blitz a lot, and I feel like it's like part first-person shooter and part hiking simulator. So you just run and climb walls and run and it's frustrating for me because I want to sprint and cap flags and do my thing, but I feel like I'm always like literally a 4-minute run from where I aspire to be, and I'm just trolling for deaths all the time. My KD is 1. My win-loss is like 5 because
It's better than 1.
I play the fucking objective.
I hated the game from level 1 to about level 22. Tested it, hated it, and then I kind of started learning it. I started adapting to playing Ghost the way they want me to play Ghost, and I started to enjoy it. I started using like the thermal sight and started using like the IEDs. I started, working on the kill streaks that pounded off of each other, and I started learning patterns that people did in the maps themselves, and I started excelling at it.
I can't wait to get to that stage. I will. I put a lot of time into CODs every year. Right now, gosh, it's frustrating.
I'm just saying, I understand where you're coming from.
It wasn't until last night that I started enjoying it. So the first 3 days, I think, maybe I played this thing. And every time I would stop playing, I would be doing something else, and I would think to myself, do I want to go back and play Call of Duty? No, not really. But now, I would love to be playing right now. Like, if we weren't doing this, that's what I'd be doing. And it's growing on me. And I think it's because at first I took a huge misstep. I feel like I stepped out of the bus and like went right into like a fucking mud puddle or something, the way that I spent all my points. And just I wasted like the first 20, 25 points were just wasted. Just completely spent on bullshit. I didn't understand the unlocks. I didn't understand the different soldiers, the characters, the different packages. But I think I got my head wrapped around it now, and I really like it.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, see, I've been having a lot of fun because before the game came out, I was deciding whether I was actually going to get it. And now that it's out, I've gotten it, and I'm just streaming it and not playing it to be the best. I'm not playing it to win every game. I'm not playing it to dominate every person in every single game. And you can call it, I guess, then at that point, a mindless shooter, let's say. And at that point, the game becomes acceptable. The game does well for me. Like I enjoy playing it when it's in that context. If I go to it and I'm like, okay, I want a 75 kill game, right? And then I try to do that, and I try to be the best. Then I'm going to start seeing all the flaws, real or just made up in my head, and I'm going to get angry with it, and then say, this game sucks, this sucks, that sucks. The only thing I don't like is, like you said, Woody, the maps are huge, and I think that the map size sometimes outpaces the draw distance of the hardware, like the ability.
Oh, don't get me wrong, the
game's
game's riddled with flaws. There's tons and tons. I could go on about what's wrong with this game all night.
There are too many.
I'd like to point out some real flaws that Ghosts have that I've noticed. One, I feel like the SC-10, I feel like they got lazy. That's the gun you pick up and the guy goes plop, looks and sees, checks the magazine, and puts it back in. That's the only gun it does it for. And to me, that means like they experimented with that idea, and then they decided to drop it. Another thing is the Chem Strike. The Chem Strike only changes one map.
Really?
And that's
Strikeout.
terrible. And it's terrible when it changes it, by the way. That's the,
It,
becomes
it
the worst
changes
map in the game.
Strikeout, and that's it. It won't change any other map.
It just
on the
converts
game.
it into every other map. It makes it a gray map with rubble.
Yeah, it makes it horrible.
Are you talking about that orange stuff?
Yeah, it turns into like an orange.
Yeah, every other
wasteland.
map just gives that orange sky look to it, and there might be a tank on fire, but it only changes one map. And I was promised when this game was released that every map would be different with the Chem Strike.
Dude, they talked about the interactive map so many times, like they've surpassed.
Hey, there's that one map where
Hey,
you can,
wait,
you can
time
put-
out, time
you
out.
can tip over those logs. Damn it!
The
Okay,
logs
that's
go like 2
freaking cool.
feet. The logs go 2 feet.
Yeah, there's a couple
They
of
go
ones
2
you can
feet,
go
and it's in a
close.
corner of the map. But so what? It's cool, damn it. When
You can make the
tip over
train
those damn
move. You made the
logs.
train car
How about
move.
the train move on C? Just like, okay, that did fuck all.
No, all right. Time out. So
And you can shoot the ladders, and the ladders drop.
Couldn't it be that the
Oh,
reason
that's how
we're
you get-
seeing that all this is so crappy is because it's going to be for the Xbox One? These are
It could
Xbox One
be.
features?
It
It
could
could
be.
I don't
be that
know.
the reason it's so crappy
I don't
is
know.
that the 360 and PS3 held it back. Right? I'll buy that. I'll buy that they had great ambitions, but because it had to run on both generations of consoles, that they can't take it as far as they wanted to. But just the same, I'm not measuring them on what they wanted to do. I'm measuring them on what they did and what they did. I want to talk about your channel, man. So is it iBash TV? Is that I get?
Yeah,
Your
that is my
branding is
channel.
lefty like. You've got like Bash LOL,
Whoa.
iBash TV, and Bashir, of course. Your name.
That's my real name, but I mean, for the most part, I'm just Bash LOL. I made iBash TV. Like, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I made the channel not expecting to have
Playing
to.
Bad Company 2 with me back then.
Yeah, back in the days, but I wasn't planning on making like a YouTube channel when I made the channel originally. So I didn't really think about branding. And then by the time I thought about it, I already had like 13,000 subs, which at the time was massive. So I was like,
You
shit,
don't
I
wanna
can't.
lose that. My
Yeah, I
favorite
can't
story
redo
along
things.
those lines is Chris Smooth. What's Smooth's channel? It's Smooth, and then
It's like 5789443 something crazy like that.
So I was like, Smooth, what's with that? You know, why is it all messed up? And he's like, I only created this YouTube account so I could watch booty shaking videos on YouTube. It's like, you had to be over 18.
I think that's why I did it too.
So he lied about his age and watched booty shaking videos on YouTube. And now he's a superstar.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. But, so you're making videos again? You got a passion for COD or a passion for cash, a passion for gaming? To talk.
Well, I mean, I got a passion for making videos. That's what I always liked, right? I always loved being in the community, making YouTube videos, connecting with people. It wasn't so much playing the game that I love. Like, I mean, after Black Ops 1, I really stopped liking the game altogether. And in Modern Warfare 3, it was just like unbearable. Like, I just couldn't play it anymore. I couldn't force myself. I felt like I was forcing myself to play the game, and I was like miserable. So I just kind of stopped making videos. Tried to come back for Black Ops 2, but I just wasn't feeling the game. So I don't know. Right now, I think I'm in a good place though. Like, I like the game and I'm having fun with it. We'll see what happens next week though. Who knows?
Maybe I'm the world. But the COD 4 spawn trapping was so relentless. It was
really nice. It was really nice.
the map,
I do. That's what I miss the most. I think is the spawns. I miss like knowing where, or like there should only be like 8 spawn points on a fucking map.
Since COD 4, I have always had a sense of where they spawn, right? Like, all right, my team is here. They're probably using one of those 3 spawn points over there. Back in COD 4, I knew I could tell you the pixel they were going to spawn on, right?
Yeah.
Like, that stuff was on lockdown. Like, I'm going to stand here.
Yeah, I could look to my left and snipe you, then immediately start cooking the grenade that would be thrown down the corridor. Then you spawned after I had began cooking. I've been cooking this grenade since before you were even alive, and it's been waiting on you before you existed. That's how good COD 4 spawns are.
I want Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC. After seeing what they can do on console, I want it on PC. I need it on PC. I want modders. I want dedicated servers that people can set up. I want 50, 100-man servers in Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC and I want to see all the things that they can do with that, because they have a third-person MMO set in modern times where you can run around killing people, and then you can team up with some people and
Holy
war
shit.
with other people. And
No
then go
fucking
rob,
way.
And then go.
No way. Hang on. Let me
Wait,
make
is
you
that
full
just an
screen.
image? Wait, hold
No,
no,
that's
no, no.
that's a glass of something. Let me make Woody full my main screen.
Woody, can
You
I
know
see
what?
that again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
put that up here.
Let me put myself on the video.
Yeah,
It's,
make it you. I'm not complaining, but I've been staring at Lefty main screen the whole time.
So
Damn,
it
I gotta get
appears to be
married.
some sort of strawberry shortcake thing. I think she warmed the cake because it's hot in the
shit.
center, and this is just milk in the cup.
That is the most delicious. Oh my god!
That right there is
Wow.
more calories than I've consumed in 2 days.
It literally is. I swear to God, that is more calories than Wings has had in 2 days. Maybe 3.
That's funny, man. That was funny.
I like today. I'm serious. Like today, I've had.
Don't
How
tell
much is
him,
it?
Wings. I don't want any lawsuits if you go down.
How much was that TV dinner I ate?
Don't
You ate
worry
a
about it,
TV
man.
dinner?
It was 3. You Wings. You had 400 calories I know about today, and I made you burn off at least 150 on the elliptical, and that was
I've
just
had
one
about
of.
400 calories today.
Yeah, Wings is negative like 7,000 calories today. That means he lost 2 pounds today.
Wings, you're going hard though. I see those videos, man. That shit's good, man. They're very entertaining. I gotta say
What
that.
I like is that he's going harder.
You could do that for life.
You
I
watch
think.
the first videos,
Yeah.
and you're like, swing that bat again. You know, like I want more. You watch the recent videos, and you're like, yeah, that's different. It's better than a week ago. You can see
Yeah.
the progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wiggs, that video today, you were going hard at that heavy bag. Not like, I want to get to this number and end. I'm going to go at this heavy bag until I can't go anymore. And
Dude,
that was
I did
really
that
cool
in
to
day
see.
one. That's just all I had in day one. That wasn't like I was holding back.
I know, but
Yeah.
I just got the
Yeah, that's what
feeling
we're talking
that
about.
you were,
You're improving.
Yeah, I had the feeling watching day one.
I don't think the heavy bag tells it. I think the elliptical tells it.
Mm.
First day I did 45 seconds. I can do 20 minutes now.
Wow.
As a viewer, you watch 45 seconds though, and you think like, is he doing his best? You know, I think a lot of people ask that same question, like, is this the best, or is he holding back? Is he going easy on himself? And it sounds like you were doing your best, and your best has changed dramatically, and that's pretty neat to see.
Dude, it's mind-blowing how much stamina and cardiovascular I've earned in those last 2 weeks. Like, Kyle has a pretty big property here, and there's like this big old circle thing, and it's about 0.6 miles, but it's very hilly. Very hilly. It's pretty much a hill the entire way around. It's like just one big old hill, and I'm walking around the hill. So I'm
This is the
walking
kind
up-
of hill that your grandma could easily walk up, though.
Right.
Just to be
Uphill both
clear.
Uphill
it
both
sounds
ways
like.
in the snow, yeah.
I come from a flat area, Kyle. So any hill is a big hill to
I
me.
come from a flat area. I love that.
He does. He's by the beach.
Yeah.
True. True.
I come from a flat area. Not
So,
anymore, but I.
When I walked this first time, I had Jeremy walk it with me, and I had to stop probably 8 times, and I was give out. I busted my pants on the initial walk, and like I was ready to fall down. I literally had like tripped over like some expensive bathroom tiles trying to get to the couch, and like I was ready to pass out. Literally, that was the closest I've come to like blacking out since I've been at Kyle.
His eyes are really getting big. It was pretty fun to watch.
And like, I can do that now while talking on the phone and not break a sweat. It's going to take me 6 months to get to the point where I would be close to where I'd like to be weight-wise.
I don't have a problem with that.
Are you
it's-
sharing any numbers on PKA, or are you saving those for the vlogs?
We have the newest vlog went up just before PKA, and we can probably say the numbers on this one because it's already out.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
at-
absolutely true.
I'm at
Yeah, if you
417.
go over to the Wings channel and watch, it's episode 4. It's not day 4 by any means. It's episode 4, and we mentioned that 2 or 3 times in the video. But anyway, he has lost roughly 25 pounds in 11 days.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm at 417.
It burned into my head. This is what burned into my head. When we were talking about this concept, there was Wings and Kyle, and they were talking. And Kyle was like, "You're gonna come to my place. Let's make an offer, and you're gonna lose 50 pounds." And Wings starts like negotiating almost like, I don't know, 50 seems like a lot. Maybe I'll lose 30. And Kyle wasn't negotiating. Kyle was having none of that bullshit. He says, look, man, I'm just telling you what's going to happen if you come here. You're going to lose 50 pounds. I'm going to whip you in shape, and that's going to happen. And it is just like, whoa, that's amazing. Like, he's not saying might be 20, might be 50. He's like, it's going to be 50. There you go. We are 11 days in, and he's 25 pounds out. We have 19 more days to lose the last 25 pounds. We're ahead of schedule. This is...
Yeah, we got. If it stays on this curve, I'm going to be looking like 70 pounds.
It's not a curve, it's a trajectory. That's what we use in the FPS program.
Dude, trajectory.
I mean, I can end this thing at like 380 pounds. Like I was like today, I'm like I'm gonna need a suspenders. Like I seriously need suspenders to hold my pants up.
You have been getting bigger for 4 years now, right? And you've lost 25 pounds. This is fucking amazing. This is. There's a whole new Wings coming. We're watching the transformation happen on your channel right now. I talk to people who don't watch all your videos all the time. Say, oh, guys, there's a new Wings vlog up. Check it out. And they watch it together as a group. Like this is, and the channel is on a trajectory too, right? Like this is a whole thing that's coming to the Northeast. That's where we're headed. This is like, I'm watching you gain 1,000 subs or better every day on your YouTube channel. I'm watching you get 100,000 views on all these videos. Now, I'm pimping your videos out. I'm clicking on like. I'm doing whatever. I'm like, this thing's got a gorilla link ad. I'm tweeting this shit too. Get Wings some money, and like
yeah, we got a good CPM for that. That was some YouTube money.
Yeah, some YouTube money. So there's rock bottom. What was that?
That was intense.
4 months
6 months
ago.
ago. When was the rock bottom video?
4 months ago was July.
4 months ago,
right? My recommendation: don't get a girlfriend right now, because you're gonna get a whole new class of bitches 6 months from now.
We're gonna be able to move into Latino women. That's your future, Jordy.
I'm not down with no Latinos.
I have a story with
Go tell your
Wings.
story,
I
man.
remember playing with him one time. So I first met Wings when I was playing Battlefield, Bad Company 2. And that was a long time ago. But we have been friends for, at this point, probably like over a year now. It was a year and a half or something. We've been friends playing games, YouTube buddies. And we're playing, me, him, and like, I forget, a couple other YouTubers as well. We're all playing some domination.
This was PlayStation. This when Bash only had PlayStation.
No, but this was well after that. We were on the Xbox now. We have been friends for like a year and a half now.
Was I there and we bumped in the junkyard that night?
I don't think so. No,
Okay.
no.
Different
It was
okay.
just me and maybe like one other guy, and yeah, we just had a bad run, and Wings was just like, "Fuck you guys," and he just deleted us all. he messaged me like a couple days later, like, "My bad, man. I just got a little upset." Shit.
No, I didn't. I never added you back.
Oh,
shit! You added me back.
Don't you love that lefty? Where Bash let him out of it, and he's like, "No, I'm hardcore, motherfucker. I don't apologize. I'm still pissed at you, Bash.
Bash
I
gave him
still
that
won't be your
safety
friend."
valve. He was like, no, it was cool. You were like, you just came to me the other day.
Wings,
The next day,
would
I
you-
didn't understand the story. So I figured he was going to get a Bad Company 2 story, because I don't remember if I did anything like that Bad Company 2. But I remember deleting whole friends list. Like I still do that today. If I
Yeah,
give
that
up
shit
on you-
was funny. And I was like, shit. I thought we were past that shit. I was like, his boy, man. I'm like, I'm a commentator now. I thought I fucking earned some stripes. Isn't
Shit, I deleted a guy yesterday for
like, you
using
out.
a knife in search and rescue on games we won.
These are gross as fuck. I can remember my mom cooking green beans and like smelling it and getting sick to my stomach. She's like, "Dinner's ready." I'm like, "Fuck you! What you're cooking makes me nauseous." Mom. Then she'd punch me in the nose.
Things white
That's
guys.
a good day.
Things white guys say. Fuck you, mom.
I wouldn't say that to my mother. I think I used the F word once with my mother, and she literally tackled me.
I like green beans.
14-year-old me could not stand up to my 5'4", 130-pound mother.
Have I told this story about the you hitting me days is over?
About what?
I haven't heard it.
I'll do my best to make this funny. Right. So my father's father ran away when he was 10 years old, right? So for part of his childhood, my dad had a dad, and then the second half he didn't. My father's mother was a strict disciplinarian, right? She once took my dad and threw him through a wall, like through the I guess he just went right between the 2x4s, that the joists, and he into the lattice work or whatever, and so she she kept the kids in line, old school, and so she's she would like beat him and stuff, and then there was one time when my dad was about 12 years old. He grabbed both of my grandmother's wrists and said, "Look, I'll talk to you, but the you hitting me days, those are over." And he told that story to my brother and I, and we were like inspired. We're like, yeah, that sounds good. The you hitting me days, they're over. And so sometime when I was around 12, now my mother was a fairly strict disciplinarian too, and she would like grab tools like windshield scrapers for the ice and stuff, and she'd hit me with that, or she'd kick or whatever. And then at one time I was like 12, and I grabbed both her wrists, and I said, "Mom, the you hitting me days, those are over." And she's like, "You think so?" Pow! I hadn't hit puberty like my dad did. the her hitting me days, they had a few more years to go. That shit was not done yet. On how to prank call for a PS4.
Anybody see the label?
Yep,
Yes.
got it.
While
Yep.
you do that and make those shots of Frank's Red Hot, we'll keep count. We're gonna brainstorm on what kind of PlayStation 4 prank calls to pull on.
I mean, you want me to
Walmarts.
do? I mean, like, I could drink this whole container.
Okay. Let's do 5 shots to start with then. While you do those, we're gonna talk about this GameStop.
Well, I
topic.
linked a GameStop from that's in Inglewood,
There
California.
needs to be an end result here.
So
I just want to see you drink 5 shots of that hot sauce wings. I think everybody would.
we could
Okay,
go
they
something
won't
with a
do
crime
5
angle,
shots?
maybe.
So what we normally do is we try bribing them.
Mm-hmm.
We've tried
With money and
threatening them,
sexual favors.
and food.
And sexual favors.
And food.
Yeah, money, food, and sexual favors. If they're from GameStop, they're tough nuts to crack.
They are. They're hardcore.
An
An elite squad.
elite squad. How do you get that kind of
A
loyalty?
special forces detachment from the Geek Squad.
They're probably always paranoid that it's like somebody from head office calling
There's
just
no-
to fucking test them or some shit.
No presidential oversight over their group. Those guys are hardcore, though. Seriously, yeah. So what else could we do? I feel like threats are almost dangerous to do at this point on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, I mean, you could like sort of be suggestive about something, but you can't outright be like, "I'm gonna fucking come and get you." Can't do that shit anymore.
Like the
Those days
guy
are
in the
gone.
Walgreens parking lot.
Yeah, like that.
You guys remember that?
So what else could we do? Could we offer to trade them something? Like what would be an odd item to like barter? What would be a way to barter with them?
Would antique stack of Playboys for a
I like
PS4?
Do you have an antique stack of Playboys?
On the internet, I do.
What about sexual favors
all
from
do.
like a girlfriend? I think that's one. I don't think we've done that. Why don't we offer?
We
them
did
a
do that.
girlfriend?
We had Kelly try to give a GameStop employee
wow.
anal sex.
Yeah, but I want you to offer your girlfriend. That's different.
My girl, I don't have a girlfriend.
I know it's a fictional fucking girlfriend. Liz. That's the best part about prank phone calls. We can do. What if we offered them?
I'm shocked.
What if
Have you
we offered them,
have we ever pretended to be corporate like officials?
What if we
Yeah.
told them that we would sign
Yeah.
up for a rewards card?
I
They
like
always
that
want
idea.
Why
that.
don't we pretend to be corporate officials and say we have a nephew who lives in the neighborhood, and he's gonna be coming by to pick up an early copy of the PS4, and we gotta. Make
Who
sure
are we
that
gonna
gets
be
done.
though? Because you got to do a little. You got to be somebody. This guy
Regional assistant to the regional manager, maybe.
That's perfect.
Why don't you say this?
The assistant to the regional manager. He's going to be down to inspect your stock, and we're going to expect to roll away with one
Well,
just
Kyle,
for
I don't want
quality
to do
assurance
5
purposes.
things of these because it's got 120 milligrams of sodium per
Okay, we'll just
tablespoon.
okay. No more shots of hot sauce then. Is there any way that we could discover who the manager of a store was? Then
Well,
we could call ahead and we could ask for the manager by name, and we could say, "Hey, hi, this is."
What we can do is have somebody call and ask for the manager and get his name, and then call them back as somebody else.
It seems awfully suspicious.
Yeah, suspicious. Yeah.
But wait, if it's big enough like Target, we could just. I think it's a fun idea. We could call the first person, get the manager's name, call again, ask to be transferred to electronics. We're good to go.
All right, make it happen.
All right.
By the way, Frank's ain't shit.
So who's doing the talking? Kyle?
I suck at talking.
In
I'll
my
stumble over this.
history, in my PKA history, Kyle has always been the best.
I'll do it if.
All right. So on my screen, it's going to go black for a second. That's intentional. So let's see.
You made it sound like a bad thing for the screen to go black. Woody, what's your problem?
Yeah, what do you have? What's your problem with black? What do you?
It's actually white. It's totally white. I said black because I thought when I removed, but it's
Lefty
a white
like
background.
that.
Oh God,
Yeah.
there we go.
They changed this thing. Oh, here it is. Add telephone. Okay. I'll be quiet.
Is this Walmart?
Target.
Thank you for calling the LA Central City Target Store. Para continuar en español, oprima el siete. Our store business hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday from 8 a.m. to
They're open.
9 p.m. Sunday from 8
totally showed the
a.m.
number.
to 9 p.m. It's located on the southwest corner of 7th and Figueroa.
In
For
case
the
you guys want to
pharmacy,
head on
press
down.
1. For electronics, press 4. To speak to the store operator, please wait or press 0.
Operator.
Wait.
Please stay on the
wait,
line
and
while
call
your
back
call
and
is transferred to the operator.
School.
Thank you for calling LA Central. This is Anthony. Can I be fine to me?
Hi. No, I was just calling. I was in there the other day. I was wondering, what's the store's manager's name?
Simone.
Simone. Is she on duty tonight?
She is.
Okay, thank you. I was just, it's a long story. Thanks. All right,
So
Simone.
that's what you wanted, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to call back, press 4, which goes to electronics, and then we're going to drop Simone's name.
Okay.
Well, the only issue I'm seeing right now is that Simone's actually in the building.
It's
Whatever.
okay.
Better if Simone was there, right? Cause
It's okay. So we're going to pose as, Simone told me to get in touch with you that you would hook this up. If they give us any shit, they're going to go get Simone. Then we get Simone and we flip. Just I got this.
I have faith.
Thank you for calling the LA Central City Target Store. Para continuar en español, oprima el siete.
Press
4, right, for electronics?
Our store business hours
Yeah.
are
If they need to
Monday
press 4
through
now,
Friday,
it'll
7 a.m.
work.
Please stay on the line while your call is transferred to electronics.
It's all in Spanish.
Electronics, can I help you find something?
Hi, Simone told me to call you. You're in electronics, right?
Correct.
Okay, so here's the deal. Do you guys have the new PlayStation 4 game systems in?
No, they haven't even come out yet.
I know, but do you have them in the back? Like, have they come to the store yet?
Nope.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, look. Here's what I'd like to do. Simone told me they called in there, and somebody in electronics would take care of me. They said as soon as the PlayStation 4s got delivered to the store, that we could arrange something so I could come in and pick one up early.
I'm not sure on that. Let me go ahead and talk to Simone, because Simone, I believe she's still in the store.
Okay, yeah, and I think she is working tonight.
All right, just I'm gonna put you on hold. Don't hang up.
Okay, my name's Don Trail.
Okay.
Don Trail?
Don Trail? Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought that was a first and last name. Don Trail. All right.
Oh, yeah, it is. I like that better. No, it's Don Trail.
Don Troll, yeah, that was too bad.
So the shit's about to hit the fan.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, so I just talked to Simone, and she said she didn't approve that.
Well, did you tell her that Don Trail was calling?
Yeah.
Oh, she can't do me like this. So here's the deal. So I've got a son, okay, and I've been seeing Simone, on the side a little bit, and she got to know my little son, and she told him that she would take care of this for him. She would get him a PlayStation 4, and I can't afford it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take that with her.
Well,
That's
this
what she
is
said.
ridiculous. She won't answer my calls now, and she's told my little boy she was going to hook him up. And he's sitting there crying. He's in the other room crying right now, saying, Daddy, why can't I have it? Simone said I could have it. Mama Simone said I have it. I'm like, little man, you can't be calling that woman mama. She ain't your mama. Your mama ain't coming back. I don't know what to say, that little boy. I don't know what to say. I don't feel like a man. I don't feel like a man. I don't like that. And Simone done that to me.
Yeah, well, like I said, I have no idea what the situation is.
Would you do a man that way? Would you do somebody that way to that child?
No, but the only solution to
Nobody
that
would they? Would they? You know Simone be honest, Simone's a bad woman, isn't she? Gotcha!
That was good, man.
Oh, well done.
Shit was good.
That's beautiful.
I was so worried it was going to be
The way
the
you
same
threw Simone
thing.
under the bus. She just aired her dirty laundry. That
She
doesn't
thinks
exist.
Simone is
that's-
the dirtiest motherfucker right now. She will never think the same of Simone.
Oh man.
Neither
At
will I.
first,
Bitch.
that was a good one. That was a good one.
That was awesome.
I was hoping Simone was going to get on because I was totally going to flip the script on the employee. I was going to be like, no, 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 no. The way your name came up, ma'am, was I asked her who the manager was. She replied Simone, and I said, get Simone because I'm tired of what you're saying right now. I asked her if I could have a PlayStation 4. She told me they weren't out yet, and I was okay with that. And she said for an extra $75, she would get me one early. That's what's occurred here, ma'am.
That would
I
have been
didn't-
good.
Yeah.
That would have been real good.
House cooking, they're stealing one for us. Those guys are a dangerous bunch. Waffle House cook, I'm telling you what, a Waffle House cook is a cool motherfucker. If you ever go to a Waffle House, don't talk to the waitress. Talk to that guy back there with that mustache who's making those eggs. Those guys are interesting as fuck.
I don't know how to find your local Waffle House.
My local one?
Bro, all you gotta do is type Waffle House and then type the city.
Restaurant locator. It's right in front of me.
I like how this website is dominated by their Facebook like page, like 33% of it.
Hi, Kyle. Waffle House coming up.
Uh-oh, it looks as though Infinity Ward has a broadcaster mode working on COD Ghosts. And MLG
Already
rules.
working?
And competitive rules, yeah. They just tweeted this Vine. Here, I'll link you.
What's with them and Vine?
Really?
Welcome to Waffle House. We don't answer the fucking phone.
Waffle House Apex, can you hold, please?
Sure.
Nice.
I feel bad now. It sounds busy.
Dude, it's breakfast at 11:40 at night. They're not busy.
They didn't even put you on hold.
On a Friday night, they're drinking.
I know that they're
They didn't even put you on hold. They just put the phone down.
I know, that's Waffle House hold.
That's Waffle House version. I feel bad about this. I kind of want to abort.
No, no.
They're super
No.
busy. I don't know if we want to
Stay the course. Stay the course.
Stay the course.
No.
Get the cook.
I can hear you guys. What can I get for you?
We want to talk to the cook. We've got a very serious order.
Well, you can talk to me.
We need to talk to the man. We need to talk to somebody who's swinging about 8 inches and knows what they're doing with a spatula.
You
We've
can
got an
talk to
order.
me.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that you were that kind of lady.
Well, be surprised in the things you can find out.
You ever seen 8 inches of power before?
Is this what we're going to do tonight, or do you guys want to place an order?
Kind of want to do both now, to be honest. Dash, what
Alright.
do you want?
I want some sausage. But I really want that 8-inch sausage from that cook. if we can get him on the line, please.
I think we all speak up, guys. Do we all not want to?
I'd like some beef curtains if possible.
I'd like some bacon with an 8-inch pancake.
She wasn't gonna get us the cook. She was hardcore.
I think she's still here. No?
I think she is too. We need to talk to the cook though. I don't know why she won't take us seriously. I really need like 4 pecan waffles.
I was really about to place an order. I'm like,
patty,
on the eggs
4
with
hash browns.
We're starving.
Dude, I would love. The man was going to stab my father in the Walmart because he thought he was someone else.
No.
Have I told the story, Woody?
No, you haven't.
My dad gets in a confrontation with a guy who mistook my dad for another man from his past and was about to stab him.
I think you have told the story.
Okay, so...
But it's okay. I tell stories multiple times.
So my dad's in Walmart, and he notices this guy's kind of eyeballing. This is many years ago. This is 10, 12 years ago. This guy's eyeballing him at Walmart. And Dad doesn't really think anything of it. He continues, doing his shopping or whatever. And the guy's eyeballing him more. And he kind of follows him to the next aisle. And the guy starts approaching him. And my dad says, he's thinking to himself, like, I think this guy's about to, like, attack me. And he starts looking around, in his vicinity for anything that might make a good melee weapon. And he looks and he's like, I'm in the department with all the, like, towels and washcloths and, like, loofahs and shit. Like, there's literally sponges over here to my right. And there's no way I can defend myself with any of this stuff. So I just face him down and I said, hey, what's up? And he says, hey, are you Bill Anderson? He's like, no, my name is so-and-so. He tells him his name. He says, well, okay, I'm sorry. He says, I was about to gut you alive. And my dad
must have done some fucked up
and
shit.
my dad says, what? What are you talking about? And he shows my dad, like, this curved, like, hunting knife. He's like, I've been looking for Bill Anderson for the last 15 years, and when I find him, I'm going to gut him alive for what he did to me and my family. You look a lot like him, but I'm glad to see you're not him. You have a nice night, sir.
Wow.
I'd be hitting that motherfucker with a shower curtain or something. It'd rise right there on that aisle.
Just so you guys know, if your name's Bill Anderson, you
fucked.
watch your fucking ass. This is what I run into sometimes with, like, Jeremy and Wings will get into a discussion, and I just sit back and watch because they're on the
scene in a car that didn't have subwoofers and BF Goodrich tires.
Oh my god! When Jeremy and Wings start arguing about stuff like lubricants to spray on a machine, or
that was you and Jeremy,
or like the gear ratios in their trucks, or their tires. Or truck accessories.
I had to prove to him that his truck wasn't actually a Z71. Somebody had put the sticker on it,
which is an incredibly shitty thing to do. Once again, you just think about what you did.
Who did you do that to?
Jeremy.
He recently bartered himself a truck. Like, Jeremy doesn't buy stuff; he barters for stuff.
No, that's not what happened. Recently, Jeremy wrecked his truck, and the truck he got to replace it. He was able to afford at the time, but he lost his job and lost his truck. He then couldn't get another truck, so my father bought him a $5,000 truck, and Jeremy makes payments to my father on this, like, lended truck that is all he has to drive. And Wings goes and finds some flaw with it, that it's not, in fact, a Z71, it just has the stickers, and has to rub it in.